All right, next part up looks like part number 3, which is the table. This part actually is going to sit down on the base that you just made with a pin through it, and it will rotate and allow different punches to go through and different shafts and things like that that you're trying to press with this arbor press you're making. Looks like one big extrusion. Looks like a chamfer that'll go around your edges. It also looks like a through hole right here through the middle of it. So really, it'll be an extrusion, and we'll draw the rest of these out as cut extrusions. Get rid of that, and then put the hole through the end and end with the chamfer. So there's just a lot of dimensions. You got to really pay attention to where these lines go back to. So it's 0.375 from this line to the center of this, and then from this line to the center of this. So it's just it's an idea of making sure that you take a minute and you look through all your dimensions as you're carrying that out to make things a little bit easier for yourself. So let's get after it here. So we create our new part. We start our 2D sketch, and if you look at that other piece, you can see that we'll create that on the top plane as well, like we were doing with the last one. We'll rotate that around so we can read the top, make sure life goes easy here. So we're gonna click on circle, start it from the origin, and it looks like the overall diameter of this whole piece, it says it's got a diameter symbol of 2.000. So it's a 2-inch diameter arbor press. So we'll take that, and we're just going to start by extruding that piece, and the thickness of the arbor press appears to be 0.5 on the print. So we'll go ahead and make that piece. We're good there. And now we'll click on this top face, and we'll create a new sketch, and this is where we're going to put all of our, again, I'm just going to rotate it because I like to, but so I can read top. But now we're going to have to put those different size slots in all of these places right here. I'm going to do it similar to I did that last one where I made a circle and I went from there. So let's go ahead and make a circle. Let's start with the smallest one first, which is down here. So we're going to go ahead and just randomly kind of place a circle in here. The diameter, oh again, this gives me a radius, doesn't it? So if you remember 0.125 times 2, because the radius is 0.125, it's a 1/4 inch diameter. Again, the next thing I need to do is place a dimension so it lines up in the correct distance. And all of our dimensions, again, are coming from the center of the part. So that's why I started on the origin right there. Now, it's kind of giving me a hard time grabbing that. So I'm going to hit escape on the keyboard, and I'm going to do that project geometry. So that can project that circle, which will also project the center of that. So dimension, circle, maybe. Oh, there we go. I guess it was there. It just wasn't being my friend. 0.375. There's that. Okay, so that's my distance away. It's perfectly, the center lines indicate that everything is all centered on 4 separate quadrants. So that's actually the distance away that I need. So from there, I can go ahead and just create a line. If you remember how I did that, I snapped it over that tangent line. Oh, I love it when the day is over, huh, guys? Let's just keep working, you know what I'm saying? All right, so we bring this thing over, and again, it's kind of hard to pick how it's going to be vertical. So I'm just going to place it, hit OK. I'm going to do the same thing, and I did it at an angle. So my important part is that I do get my little yellow dot there, but I realize these are completely not vertical. But I can just click the line and remember this vertical constraint. I can put that, and that perfectly makes it vertical. Same thing over here. So now I got this bad boy, so it's things are set up where it's supposed to be set up. Okay, so these are vertical lines coming across the edges. Life is good. From here, I made these a little too long. How do we get rid of that? Trim. So I can trim this, and I can trim this, and actually I can go ahead and trim the inside of that out, because that's going to be my cut right there. Okay, let's do that 3 more times basically. So we'll come over here and we'll look at this next one. Let's go ahead and make ourselves a circle. In this case, it is 0.188 times 2. So now I got that guy. Next up is dimensioning the distance from the center. This is giving me a number of 437. And now I can go ahead and make my lines. Those actually came out easy. I didn't have to do the little thing that we were doing before. X command, remember, is the hotkey for trim. Alright, looking easy, huh? Another circle. Next biggest one's here. Pop that thing in there. Looks like this guy is 0.25 for a radius, so multiply that by 2. That's a 1/2 inch radius. Now we need to dimension it. Circle to the center. That shows me it's 0.5. Again, we'll make our lines. Now that one showed the constraint. If you look at it, it's kind of cool. See how it kind of popped that up there like that? Boom. Boom. Cool. So now I don't even have to do that. I can just go to trim, get rid of that, and that, and that. One left. This bad boy is 0.313 times 2. Maybe. There we go. We need to dimension it from the center. Oh, we got, what do I got? I got 0.562 is what I got. Let's make some lines. Line. Dragging that out. Click, right click, OK. Trim. Bam, bam, bam. Check that out. We got it. So we do finish sketch. And now I want to cut through those 4 places. So I go to extrude again, but instead of this adding, or we call it join, we go one below, and that'll be called cut. Click cut, come over, we're going to click this, 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 and this. How far do we want to cut? We can click distance, or we can go all, because we're going to cut through the whole part. Hit OK. All right. Love it. Next, let's put that hole, remember that hole through the very center of this part right here. Diameter 254, 256. We're going to go with the bigger number there, because that's something, a pin has to go through that. So we go start a new sketch on this face. Put yourself a point in the origin. Boom. Finish sketch. I'm going to flip myself to a little isometric view here. And then you're going to come over to the hole feature. See how it defaults? This is actually a normal hole that goes all the way through at a diameter of the bigger number, 0.256. Okay. So it looks like now we just have to put the chamfer around all those edges. It's just the outside edges. It doesn't chamfer in here. So I'll go chamfer. Click my edge. Click my edge. Click my edge. Click my edge. Number is 0.125 right now, but on the print it is calling for 0.06 again. And then hit accept. So we have our chamfer, we have our holes, we have our slots. Life is good. What do we got left to do? Eye properties. Eye properties. Physical. Again, I'm going to double check my blueprint to make sure that part number 3 table is aluminum 6063, and it is. 6061, my bad. And hit apply. Hit close, and now it's aluminum, and we can save that part. This is part number I'm at a loss here. I gotta go back to my blueprint. Part number 3, the table. Save. Alright, again, a lot of repeated commands, using some sketch tools, using some fillets and holes, and we're just doing good work as we go through here. Good job.